Listen to me closely, brother, because what I am about to tell you today is the absolute difference between being the man she admires and pursues, or being the emotional doormat she wipes her feet on before leaving you for someone who doesn't treat her half as well as you do. You have been systematically lied to. Since you were a little child, the system, Hollywood movies, and a deeply feminized society have programmed your mind to believe that love is sacrifice. They taught you that to win a woman's heart, you must give everything. They told you that you must be her constant protector, her emotional provider, and her #1 fan even when she has done absolutely nothing to deserve your presence. But look at yourself now. Where has that flawless strategy left you? Probably with a broken heart, a drained bank account, a constant paralyzing anxiety that keeps you awake at 3 in the morning, and above all, a humiliating feeling that the more you do for her, the less she values you. The reality of dating has hit you with a cold, brutal slap, and it has left you deaf. Today, we're going to completely break that programming. We are going to enter the darkest, most raw corners of evolutionary psychology and emotional dynamics, to reveal the 5 things a man with an ounce of dignity and market value must never do for a woman. Prepare yourself, because today we are going to destroy the nice guy who is killing your potential, and we are going to give birth to the high-value man who takes what he wants from this world. Before I reveal these forbidden truths that will completely hack your perception of relationships, I need you to do something for your own self-worth right now, like this video, and subscribe to the Dark Illusion channel right now. On this channel, we do not hand out cheap, comfortable lies. We do not offer soft, motivational Instagram quotes to soothe your ego while you bleed out. We forge unshakable men. Men of steel. Men who master their own internal darkness, so nobody else can ever use it as a weapon against them. If you are sick and tired of being the convenient plan B, the safe backup option she uses for validation, and you are finally ready to reclaim your throne of authority, click the subscription button now. Only the men who have the courage to look the raw truth in the eye are capable of changing their destiny. Activate the bell, because every video here is a silver bullet against your weakness. The first thing a man must never do is place a woman above his own mission in life. Your purpose, your goals, your career, and your personal bunker of power are the only things that truly belong to you in this world. The fatal, tragic error made by 99% of men is stopping their progress, canceling their workouts, or abandoning their life projects just to make themselves constantly available for her. Biologically, this is attraction suicide. The exact moment she perceives that you have made her your absolute priority, her hypergamous instinct activates, and she immediately labels you as a low-value man. A woman does not want a man whose world lives for and because of her. She does not want to be your compass. She wants a man who has a world so grand, so challenging, and so focused that she feels incredibly fortunate just to be invited into it. If you sacrifice your own son just to keep her warm, you will end up living in her shadow, and I promise you, in the shadow there is no desire. There is only a slow, silent, and deeply subconscious contempt. Your mission must remain non-negotiable, always. The second forbidden thing is asking for permission to be a man, or seeking her constant emotional validation. Have you ever found yourself asking her, "Are you mad at me?" or "Did I do something wrong?" The moment she goes cold or silent, every single time you do that, you are completely surrendering your frame of reality. You are telling her that she is the supreme judge, and you are the accused prisoner waiting for a sentence. Psychology teaches us that power in any relationship always resides in the one who needs the other least. The man who constantly seeks validation is screaming to her primal brain that he is deeply insecure, that he does not trust his own judgment, and that he depends on her smile to feel like a complete man. That neediness is a biological poison that kills sexual attraction instantly. A man of value does not ask if his behavior is okay. He acts under his own code of honor and lets her decide if she wants to keep up with his pace or be left behind in the dust. I know exactly what you are feeling in this moment. I know it hurts. You feel like you have made all of these mistakes, and that now she looks at you as someone predictable, boring, and easily controlled. You feel like you have lost complete command of the situation, and that you are trapped in an exhausting labyrinth of manipulation where you always end up losing your dignity. Brother, the problem is not that you are not good enough. The problem is that you lack the right map of war. You have been operating without tactical guidance. I have spent years analyzing the invisible strings that move human behavior to find the definitive solution for men who are stranded in this emotional abyss today. You must stop reacting and start leading. The third thing you must never do is tolerate disrespect, hoping that things will eventually change. Many men allow women to speak poorly to them, to ignore their boundaries, or to flirt with other men under the excuse of, "It is just a game," all because they are terrified of losing her. Listen to me closely, brother. A woman can love a man she does not admire, but she can never desire a man she does not respect. Respect is the very foundation upon which sexual attraction is built. The exact moment you allow her to cross a red line, without an immediate severe consequence, such as the total and absolute withdrawal of your attention, you have lost the game forever. She will test your boundaries constantly. These are her shit tests. Her subconscious way of checking if you are a rock or a piece of paper, if you do not have the steel discipline to pack your things and walk toward the exit when she disrespects you. You are telling her that your dignity has a very cheap price. And once she knows your price, she will never respect you again. The fourth thing is becoming her best friend or her free emotional support. After she has sexually or romantically rejected you, this is what we call the friend zone bunker. If she tells you, "I don't want anything serious with you right now," and you choose to stay there, listening to her romantic dramas, helping her move, or giving her advice about other men, you have turned yourself into a validation satellite. You are giving her all the benefits of a high-value man, without her having to give you anything in return. You are operating from a state of extreme scarcity. A man of value knows that his attention is the most expensive resource he possesses. He does not gift it to someone who has put him on the bench. If there is no intimacy and mutual respect, your only move is absolute, silent absence. Let her experience the cold of the real world without your protection. Let her feel what it is like to lose you completely. Finally, the fifth thing you must never do is place a woman on a pedestal. Biologically, a woman is hardwired to seek a man she perceives as superior to her in status, mental strength, or direction. The exact moment you place her on a pedestal, you force yourself to look up to her. And if you look up at her, she has no choice but to look down at you. By idealizing her, you stop seeing her flaws, you become submissive, and you lose your capacity for leadership. That dynamic destroys sexual tension completely. Always remember that she is a human being with the exact same doubts, fears, and insecurities as anyone else. Treat her as a guest in your empire, not as the owner of the castle. When you stop worshiping her, she begins to crave your adoration, and that is where you reclaim the power. These 5 things are the absolute foundation of what we call dark Stoicism. It is not about being a cruel or toxic man. It is about being a sovereign man. It is about understanding that your value does not depend on how many flowers you send or how quickly you reply to a message, but on the strength of your character and the rigidity of your standards. When you stop doing these things, you create a deafening, heavy void in the life of any woman who previously took you for granted. That void generates the Zeigarnik effect, a deep, mental obsession with completing the cycle you closed with your coldness. Respect is born from the capacity to say no, and from the real, proven willingness to walk toward the exit without looking back a single time. Brother, it is time to wake up from your slumber. The world does not need more needy, compliant men. The world and women need men with direction. Men who do not break over a read receipt on WhatsApp, and men who understand that they are the prize. If this video has opened your eyes and you feel that finally someone is telling you the unfiltered truth, leave your like right now. Share this message with a brother you know is currently being devalued due to his own kindness. Save him from the abyss. Subscribe to Dark Illusion to keep shielding your mind with the tactical tools the system tries to hide from you. Do not let anyone weaken your masculine essence. Rebuild yourself. Reclaim your throne. Reclaim the place that belongs to you by birthright. I will see you at the top of your new life, where the ice of your character dictates